Setting the right atmosphere for the event, chairman of the book presentation, General Yakubu Gowon retired, said he was delighted to be at the ceremony to celebrate one of Nigeria's and Africa's best traditional ruler, who also worked in his cabinet as a permanent secretary.
When a man is 90 years old, retired from the civil service 40 years ago, and ascended the throne of his forefathers 34 years ago, what else can he be if not a repository of knowledge and culture?
Also on ground to identify with the Oba of Benin was the Speaker House of Representatives, Aminu Tambuwa, who said he holds the Oba of Benin in high esteem, describing the publication as a good means of immortalizing leaders, their works and ideas.
We know as a matter of fact, His Royal Majesty is one of the most outstanding traditional leaders in this country and one of the most revered. And to those of us who are younger, both in age and at heart, you have a lot to learn from the words of wisdom of our elders.
For the host governor, Comrade Adams Ushomole, the event is the most privileged and important function he has attended since assuming office as governor. He added that his respect for the Benin Monarch started long before now, describing him as the most principled royal father.
When I describe the Oba of Benin as easily, not just the most well-read, having gone to Oxford, not only the most exposed, having risen to the level of the permanent secretary, federal, but easily Nigeria's most principled royal father of his own generation.
While commending the intellectual vigor of the Benin Monarch, book presenter Professor Wole Soyinka said he shares in the Oba's sentiments, where he advised against the idea by some group of people to take British government to an international court over looted Benin artifacts during the expedition. Professor Wole Soyinka also commended the blunt nature of the king.
Let us thank goodness for the frank, brutally speaking Oba. There are too many who believe that their responsibility is to massage evil. As we say, he tells it like it is.
Explaining the contents of the 600-page book, the reviewer, Professor Egosa Osage, said recent happenings in the country such as political instability, ethnic militia, insurgency, crime and criminality, amongst others, necessitated the need for the book. The book, he said, highlighted the systemic failure and provided incisive suggestions of the way forward. He also disclosed that the book, done in 6 parts, contained the speeches delivered by the Benin Monarch during his 80 years as the Pro-Chancellor of the University of Ibadan. The book also clamored for the provision of more meaningful role for traditional rulers, dissolution of powers, and the need for the country to return to parliamentary system of government. High point was the official unveiling of the book by Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka and other dignitaries at the event. The event was put together by the Benin Traditional Council Book Presentation Committee. Christy Macaulay reporting.